Okay, so I'm probably a little bit late making this. We're here at the end of 2024. But if you are watching this, chances are you probably have big goals going into 2025. I get it, I do too. Maybe your goals for 2024 fell a little bit short and you'd like to kind of get back on track going into the new year. I think there's a lot of opportunity going into this year. So I'm going to walk you through my exact business plan, what I'm looking to do in 2025. So in 2024, I was able to survive. I'm looking to scale my income exponentially in 2025. So I'm going to walk you through what I'm going to do and how you can do it too. Because quite frankly, if you can put up with a little bit of pain, a little bit of discomfort, and have a strong work ethic and show up every day, then there's no limit to what you can do in the new year. All right, so you're going to have to bear with me here. I understand cold calling is not everybody's, favorite thing to do in the world. It's not mine. Andre Agassi, in his autobiography, Open, he talks about, he hates tennis, but he does it because it can provide the life that he wants. In my opinion, cold calling is one of those things. It's very low overhead, very cost effective, and you can build a lot of leverage through stacking a ton of listings instead of running around buyers all over town. So bear with me a minute. Another thing it does is it takes the guesswork out of your business. So when you know your numbers like we're going to break down, okay, this many contacts results in this result. Whether it be a listing taken, you can get your contact to close, and when you start earning money, you can even track what the dollar amount is for each contact you make. So I know like mine is like $60 or something. So for a contact to cuss me out and hang up on me, I just made $60 on average over the course of the year. So stick with me on this. If you can get past that initial pain, then you can get to the pleasure on the other side. You just have to do the work and get comfortable being uncomfortable in the beginning, especially. All right, so let's break it down. I was initially going to use my exact business plan, but I think it would actually help you more because I'm a little bit further along than a lot as far as my conversion rates and stuff goes. So I think I'm going to break down how you would make six figures if you're not already, based on the average conversion rates for average cold callers in the industry. Some of the numbers are similar to mine. Some of them are a little bit worse, but we're going to take the average numbers over like thousands of agents that do this, on a daily basis over the course of a year. And we're going to use those numbers to draw up exactly how, you would go about making six figures, potentially for the first time in 2025. So we'll start off by the contact per hour. So bear with me on my handwriting here. The contact per hour is about 7 contacts per hour. Okay, so the contact to lead conversion is about 10%. All right. Lead to appointment set is 20%. Appointment set to met is about 50%. And met to taken, listing taken. These are qualified listing appointments. This is about 50%. Listing taken to sold is about 70% across the industry. So those are the numbers we're going to be working with. I know that looks horrible. Bear with me here. So the first thing you need to know, knowing these numbers, is to make $100,000. We'll say that's our goal. Now you can rework this depending on what your goal is, but for the sake of the video, we're going to say our goal is $100,000 GCI. Right? And our average commission, we'll say it's $5,000. Just for easy numbers' sake, What am I doing here? 5,000. For easy number sake, we'll say it's 5,000. So to do that, you'd have to close 20 deals. Now I know this will vary market to market. Mine is about 7,000. So my average commission is not that high. I'm in one of these lower price point markets. But we'll to accomplish this based on these numbers, we'll have to close 20 deals. Now this is for building a predominantly listing-based business. So we're going to use all these conversion rates is based on selling 20 listings. All right, we're not even taking buyers into account. We're going to sell 20 listings, and this is where the predictability comes from. So to sell 20 listings, if you sell 70% of everything you list, that comes out to, you have to take about 29 listings over the next 12 months to sell 20. Okay, so how many appointments do you need? If your your appointments met to listing taken is 50%, that's easy math. We got to go on 58 appointments. Well, if your appointments met to set to met is 50%, you have to go on 116. Okay? So to set 116 quality listing appointments, how many leads do you need? So we know through many agents that track and what the average conversion is, it's 20%. So to set 116 appointments, you would have to generate 580 leads. And this is for the average agent. If you're good at cold calling, these numbers would look a lot better. If you're shitty at it, these numbers will be better than what your conversions will be. So 580 leads generated. All right, that sounds like a lot, but bear with me. Contact to lead is 10%. So that means over the course of the entire year, we don't have to do this in a day, over the course of the entire year, we have to make 5,800 contacts. Okay? You with me so far? So assuming we work, we'll say, 240 working days. 240 days a year. Being consistent. I know most of us don't know how to be consistent, but let's assume that we can. So if we work 240 working days a year, that works out to about 25 contacts per day. Okay? Now here's the magic of this, guys. This is something you can do in your very first year in the business. If you just got licensed and these are the conversion rates, the average conversion rates. This is the goal. If this is your commission and you follow this plan to do 25 contacts a day, how long will that take? Okay, so at we see 6 to 8 contacts per hour. So I got 7 contacts an hour just for simplicity's sake. So you're looking at what, 3.5 hours a day prospecting, 5 days a week with 2 weeks of vacation built in, essentially, is what 240 working days is. So now that it's broken down, you know that you can do it. Okay, you can do it. You now have the choice of whether you will or not. Most people won't. Most of the people you compete directly with in your market will not do this hard work, will not deal with the rejection needed to succeed. I heard a quote the other day. I don't remember who said it. Might have been Alex Hormozy or somebody. But he said, it's actually really easy to be rich and successful because most people aren't trying to do it. Like, you have less competition to be an elite agent than you do to be an average agent. Because everyone wants to be average, seemingly, right? Here's the beauty of this, too. 25 contacts a day. That first year in the business, you sell 20 listings. You take 29, you sell 20. Okay? You still have what is that? 555 leads, that 580 leads you generated in that first year. Maybe they didn't do anything this year. You converted, you converted 29 of them into listings, but you have 551, right, that didn't do anything this year. They don't just disappear. You put them on a weekly email newsletter, and they're in your database. They're getting nurtured. They're getting followed up with, and then they convert later. That's how you compound your business year to year. So, yeah. That being said, I know most of you won't do this, but I find it easier to conceptualize things when I break it down and look at it on paper. If you're struggling right now and you want to work with me on the tools to becoming a dominant listing agent in your market, I can't recommend this strategy enough. Too many agents leave their business to chance, and as a result, they're forced to take whatever business just falls in their lap, playing the a passive approach, and this is a proactive approach. So when you put things on paper, when you track your numbers, when you are proactive in your lead generation, you can make intelligent decisions and leave emotions out of the business. People don't have business decisions. They have emotional decisions that show up in their business. So I hope you got some value out of this. I hope you crush it in 2025. If you're interested in what it may look like to partner together, we can have a conversation about it. You can book a call with me in the description below. Click the link, book a call on my calendar. And until next time.